Welcome, children. Let us continue the class active passive, the topic. In the present, past, future, perfect tense, like present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense, the past participle written is preceded by the verb has or have plus been in the present perfect. If it is past perfect, had plus been, had been written. If it is present, has been written, have been written, had been written. If it is future perfect, shall have been written, will have been written. The future perfect. We use like that, agreeing with the number and person of the subject. The principal verb write will change into past participle written and will be preceded by am, is, are, was, were, be, being, or been. Now, writes becomes is written. Shall write or will write will become shall be written, will be written. Was writing will become was being written. Had written becomes had been written. Object of the verb in the active voice becomes the subject of the verb in the passive form. As we have already seen that. He writes a letter is an active voice. A letter is written by him. Basically, the word, the preposition by in the passive form tells us about it. It is necessary that the verb in the active voice should have an object. Otherwise, the sentence cannot be changed into passive voice. Now let us see when the active verb has two objects. If the active verb has two objects, one direct and the other indirect, either of them becomes the subject of the passive verb and the other remains the same manner. He told me a story. The story was told to me by him. He told me a story. A story was told to me by him. I was told a story by him. Me in the first sentence and story in the second sentence are the retained objects. They are taken in the same way. Mr. Roy will give you a present. A present will be given to you by Mr. Roy. Another form is you will be given a present by Mr. Roy. Mr. Roy remains the same. Only you and present, in either of the cases, they become the subject. Now we have seen the rules up till now. What changes should be done also we have seen. Now let us see some examples, some more examples tense wise. So that will be more clear to you, I hope. We take simple tense now. When simple tense, we mean to say simple present, simple past, simple future. She buys a book. A book is bought by her. This pot contains ink. Ink is contained in this pot. He disgusts me. I am disgusted with him. He wrote a letter. A letter was written by him. The little girl laughed at the beggar. The beggar was laughed at by the little girl. They knew him. It was known to them. Mohan will learn the lesson. The lesson will be learnt by Mohan. I shall write a letter. A letter will be written by me. They do not play the match. The match is not played by them. Sita did not sing a song. A song was not sung by Sita. He will not beat the dog. The dog will not be beaten by him. Do you run a race? Is a race run by you? You see, do you run a race? It's a question now. So, is a race run by you? Did he break the window pane? Was the window pane broken by him? Will you help him? Will he be helped by you? Who teaches you English? If it is who, by whom are you taught English? The question mark is to be continued in the same way. Okay. So that was in simple tense. Now let us see the continuous. The masons are building the house. The house is being built by the masons. She was reading a book. A book was being read by her. He will be taking his bath. His bath will be taken by him. She was not laughing at him. He was not being laughed at by her. Are you making a noise? Is a noise being made by you? Was he not selling a horse? Was a horse not being sold by him? These are the few sentences in continuous tense. Now we take perfect tense. She has done her work. Her work has been done by her. You have not broken my pen. My pen has not been broken by you. Satish has stolen my book before. My book has been stolen by Satish earlier. I have not bought the horse. The horse has not been bought by me. Have you kept the secret? Has the secret been kept by you? Who has done this? By whom has this been done? When who is there, we have to keep in mind, we have to always use by whom. Excuse me. Why have you told a lie? Why has a lie been told by you? Excuse me. Now we have seen sentences with two objects. Let us take another example to make it more clear. Excuse me. The police gave him a reward. He was given a reward by the police, or a reward was given to him by the police. In this sentence, a reward is the direct object. Him is the indirect object. If we take the second sentence, Mr. Singh taught us Hindi. Hindi is the direct object and us is the indirect object. Both the sentences, any sentence can be changed into passive by using either of these objects, that is direct object or indirect object. But it is always better to use indirect personal objects as subjects. Both are correct, but it's always better to use indirect personal objects as subjects. That is always better. Doesn't mean that if you use the other one, it is wrong. Both are correct, but that is always better. So let us see this examples, these ones. They sent me a message. I was sent a message by them. A message was sent to me by them. Both are correct. He has given me his book. I have been given his book by him. His book has been given to me by him. He teaches us English. English is taught to us by him. We are taught English by him. So both are correct. Now verbs followed by prepositions. Now up till now, we have seen the sentences in a different way. Now there is a little change. Some exceptions are also there. She laughed at. At is the preposition there. So she laughed at the old man. The old man was laughed at by her. So that at also should continue in the passive form. That you have to keep in mind if any preposition is there like that. If the verb is followed by laughed is a verb, if it is followed by a preposition, that has to be continued, taken into the passive form also. He listened to me. I was listened to by him. You can't say I was listened by him. I was listened to by him. Did he stare at you? Were you stared at by him? He will object to my proposal. My proposal will be objected to by him. Now let us see how the imperative sentences are to be changed from active to passive. Carry it home. Let it be carried home. Do it at once. Let it be done at once. Write a letter to your brother. Let a letter be written to your brother by you. Do not beat the dog. Let not the dog be beaten. The imperative sentence in the passive form takes this form. Let plus object plus be plus the past participle. Okay. When the active voice is in the negative, beginning with the words do not, the passive voice takes this form. Let not the object. For example, do not beat the dog. Let not. But in the previous three sentences, we did not use, there was no such thing, so we did not make it negative. Okay, so let not plus object plus be plus the past participle. Do is not used. Not can be placed after the object or after be. So when we want to begin, the sentence with you, in order to put the emphasis on the person addressed to, passive voice can also have an alternative form. Help me, let me be helped. You are requested to help me. Like that, you can make a change. Don't touch it. Let it not be touched. You are warned not to touch it. The passive form has to begin with you. When the object of the verb in active voice is not given. Work hard. There's no object. You are advised to work hard. We use like that. Get out. There's no object here. Who is? You're ordered to get out. Okay. Now, interrogative sentences. Let us see how it happens. Interrogative sentences. Do the children play football? Is football played by the children? We don't say do football played by the children. No, that's not correct. Here we have to make a change. Do will change into is football played by the children. Did Alpana invite you? Were you invited by Alpana? Because it should agree with the uh, noun there. That you have to keep in mind. Have you finished the work? Has the work been finished by you? Have you? With you, we use have, isn't it? We don't say, has you finished? We don't say. So, in the same way, the work has we use there. We can't say, have the work been finished? No. Has the work been finished? Will he give me a prize? Will a prize be given to me by him? Can anybody cure it? Can it be cured? Who killed the snake? By whom was the snake killed? Whom did you laugh at? Who was laughed at? By you. Why did he punish you? Why were you punished by him? What do you want? What is wanted by you? When will they announce the results? When will the results be announced? Here you can notice that do, does, or did does not appear in the passive form, but has, have, had, according to the subject, or any of the modal auxiliaries like can, may, will, shall, or when, where, why, how, or what does not change its beginning position when active voice is changed into passive voice. See, uh, why remains the same. Why? Only who changes into whom, by whom. When remains the same, what remains the same. But who is changed into by whom and whom is into who. That you have to keep in mind. Now, change into infinitives into passive form. She begged the principal to forgive her. She begged the principal that she might be forgiven. I hope to overcome my difficulties. It is hoped that I will overcome my difficulties, or I hope my difficulties will be overcome. I have to do this work. This work has to be done by me. It's to do, to overcome, to forgive. This is changed. How it is changed? You have seen it now. I expect you to finish the work today. I expect the work to be finished by you today. It is time to give the order. It is time for the order to be given. Now, let us see some more examples where up till now we have seen that all the sentences, when they are changed into passive form, they have a by agent is there, isn't it? By agent is by so and so person. It is given there. But in some sentences, it is not given. So, if the sentence is given in passive, we know one rule, a standard rule that by will be there. Now, there may be sentences where by will not be there. That also you should know, isn't it? How to make them into active voice. Because the doer is not known. So, you are wanted outside. That is a passive sentence now. You are wanted outside. By whom? It's not known. So, someone wants you outside. We make it active. The thief has been arrested. Who will arrest the thief? The police. So the police have arrested the thief. That is the active voice. When you make it into passive, who will arrest the thief? Only the police. So we need not mention that. The thief has been arrested. It means that the police has done it. The telephone wires were cut. The thieves cut the telephone wires. The matter will be discussed tomorrow. The committee will discuss the matter tomorrow. He was elected member of parliament. People elected him member of parliament. Because generally, Thieves cut the telephone wires. The committee only discusses the things. Who will elect the parliament member? People elect. That's all. Now, use of prepositions other than by. As we have seen in the previous one, the by agent is not given. Still, they are active and passive voice changes can be done. Well, let us see some more. Here, there's a preposition there. So, if you know what is the preposition followed by it, then only you will be able to do it. For example, his behavior disgusts me. After disgust, what should be the preposition that you should know? Then only you will be able to write the proper sentence. I am, me will change into I. Okay. I am disgusted at his behavior. Disgust, at should be there. The jug contains milk. Milk is contained in the jug. The news surprised us. We were surprised at the news. Gardening interests my mother. My mother is interested in gardening. You cannot please her. She cannot be pleased with you. I know him. He is known to me. His jokes amused us. We were amused at his jokes. His conduct amazed us. We were amazed at his conduct. Have you seen how they are used? Let us see some miscellaneous ones. It is time to play the match. It is time for the match to be played. Now, all together, we'll see all different types put in together in a miscellaneous form. He wants to kill the snake. He wants the snake to be killed. I know him. He is known to me. His conduct will surprise me. I will be surprised at his conduct. May I take your book? May your book be taken by me? What do you want? What is wanted by you? His failure disgusted his parents. His parents were disgusted at his failure. One should help the poor. The poor should be helped. God helps those who help themselves. Those who are helped by themselves are helped by God. One must endure what one cannot cure. What cannot be cured must be endured. They say that honesty is the best policy. It is said that honesty is the best policy. He had to pay the fine. The fine had to be paid by him. What does this box contain? What is contained in this box? Contained in is a preposition there. Please help me. Let me be helped, comma, please. I want you to sell this house. I want this house to be sold by you. The mill grinds corn. Corn is ground in the mill. I expect you to help her. I expect her to be helped by you. Women like men to adore them. Women are like to be adored by men. So these are the different miscellaneous ones. Let us see some more. It is known to them. This pot contains ink. Ink is contained in this pot. The masons are building the house. House is being built by the masons. They say the minister has arrived. It is said that the minister has arrived. I expected to finish the work by noon. I expected the work to be finished by noon. Please bring me a pen. Let a pen be brought to me, comma, please. Do you teach Mohan? Is Mohan taught by you? Who has done this? Who changes into by whom? No. By whom has this been done? Someone has stolen my cash box. My cash box has been stolen. One should keep one's promises. Promises should be kept. The enemy has captured the city. The city has been captured. Means by enemies only. So that's all for today. Bye, children.